Bengals taking on Phillip Rivers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his fourth year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. Threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Connection made with Chenault. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of
good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Travis Fulgham. That's good for a Cincinnati.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Second and
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mahomes to throw once more, and he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before they dropped inside the 40. That's about the start of the football. 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 11. Here's Edwards-Helaire.
My goodness.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And here now is the Jaguars' all-time leading scorer in another uniform. He had over 1,000 points with the Jags. Josh Scobie, right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Jaguars nothing.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
Necessarily, they didn't run it well. They just had one play.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Harris Campbell on the return.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. Seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
Eric Kendricks, yes, we'll take him.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
That is no longer a strong side of the offensive line.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Dang, right.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
What was that? Why did they make me spin?
28-30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now 4th
and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go ahead and get it, wouldn't it?
He's ready today. I like it. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Yeah, no.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position.
Come on.
Mahomes firing complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 6 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Dang, dog.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down.
Yo, what's going on with the left side, dog?
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Yes.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that's
partially
really
my
generic,
fault, y'all.
it sounds almost trite,
down
but the blocks were made up front. Offensive
y'all
line
bad.
collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
All of that.
Dang, dog, catch it. I wish he could catch it in
I get confidence
stride.
in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Outside. Stay right
On
back.
2nd down now, Akers, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Jaguars.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down.
Woo!
Got his big tight end, Fant.
That was that iffy one.
Here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1.
Oh, and we got a 1st down over there? Wasn't expecting to get a 1st.
They'll run on 1st down.
Dang, Rodney, you getting up off the ground a little bit too much.
About the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Akers.
I don't know what my fullback was doing. He went the wrong way to start off the game. They ain't gonna play.
Marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Third and short yardage, Rivers. Goodwin able to haul it in.
Yeah.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw,
Try me if you want
touchdown.
to. I can work with a statue.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh!
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now it's Mahomes again. He'll
Get
find
it.
his running back.
Yes, sir.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On first down, Akers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, Akers. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
We ain't get the first?
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's get it, Cam.
Good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
A gain of 13.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Rivers on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is
they got LaMarcus Joyner. That's interesting because now
and ended at the other.
2nd and 6.
That's a good job.
I might test that.
This a lot that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a run with Akers. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
Close to the bottom,
to throw again. Rivers.
Oh, you dropped it. Oh, they put Lamarcus on you.
Could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Got Gordon open, completes it. And
First
brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games being progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Rivers.
Oh.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Gano's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard.
The Bengals getting set to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Oh, why'd you? Well, you were
and he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's
y'all would get up in my way when I'm
running back. Edwards-Helaire. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
To the left.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Flushed out, and he scores.
Dang, dog.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Campbell returning it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Mess around and you don't help him out.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Rivers. Oh, hit as he throws there.
They had it
complete. So we have reached halftime with it. All right, folks, we can get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Come on, dude. You can't be blowing blocks on safeties, dog.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, here's
this Joker's make a living doing dumb stuff, dog.
3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, they've got to remember that they're not going to get it all back on one drive. But that being said, they also had to come out here in the 3rd quarter with a sense of urgency and playmaking ability. And they showed it on that last play.
From the red zone now, Rivers.
Come on, G.
Back around the 28.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Rivers. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run here with Akers. And maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's
they literally run away from where they're supposed to go.
That time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Rivers. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Skated nuke.
DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Of course.
The 30.
Because I guarantee you he didn't even touch him on the press. That's what happened.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year.
I ain't even gonna look because I don't want to get disgusted.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll have a first
right, Cam.
The 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rivers.
There you go, Noah.
He won the fight for the football. 18 more yards there and another first down.
18 on the play.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On second down, Akers.
Man, come on.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 33. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Picked up on the play. And it's third down.
They'll keep it on the ground.
First down.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They'll run on first down with Akers. A short gain here.
Why are you all the way over here? You were supposed to be blocking that.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Rivers.
Perfect throw.
At the 8. And finally down he goes. As they
Paris.
inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Noah, can you do it?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
We don't need it.
Get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Right.
First down there on a pickup of 25. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Come on!
Juju on the slant.
My triangle ain't working,
and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
Get on the ground, homie.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Dancing to his left.
Man.
He's going to keep it here. Can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Change of directions.
Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time.
Down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Malik Harrison in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Rivers now to throw on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Left tackles. No.
That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Rivers to throw it. Flush to his right. And he floats one there, incomplete. Intended target was Cam Akers. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, Rivers. Able to get this to Gordon.
Rivers pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Rivers.
Come on, dog. Go.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He got to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Catch made by Fulgham. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Back at the 38-yard line.
And this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Mahomes firing complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Dang, Tom.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 3rd down.
There you go, Cashman.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Rivers gets set to lead this offense. Down by 7. A minute 55 remaining. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Man, we should have got so much more than that.
Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Like they should. This year.
Rivers to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Akers.
Face mask.
He'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Rivers. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Rivers.
I'm cool with that.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Dang, man, as I was just about to step up in the pocket. Didn't have nobody to throw to yet, but dang, I was trying to step up.
Seconds to go in half number 2.
3rd and long.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Rivers now from the 50. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
That runoff clock is so doo-doo.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rivers.
Come on. Man, I hate that runoff clock. Like it's going to take every team in the world 15 seconds to line back up. Dog, man, that sucks. Couldn't even spike it. Nothing. That sack was hurt. That sack hurt. Dang. This is doo-doo.
You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Bunch of liars.
So for the Bengals, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week.